This is wrestling's greatest moments.
Hey now, wrestling fans. It's time for another episode of Wrestling's Greatest Moments, Who's Dat Wrestler? Where we provide 5 clues and you have to guess the wrestler's identity. The less clues you need to get the answer, the better your score. Before we get started though, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. Here are the rules. You have 5 clues to guess each wrestler's identity. That is, the wrestling name they're best known by. If you answer the question with the first clue, you earn 5 points. If you answer the question by the second clue, you get 4 points, and so on, with the 5th and last clue being worth 1 point. If you don't answer the question within 5 clues, you get a whole lot of nothing. And this week, we're introducing a new feature. Dare to play the wild card. Starting this week, Who's Dat Wrestler adds a wild card to the mix. We'll give you the subject. The question could be easy, medium, or hard. You won't know, though, until you play it. And it's a multiple choice question, or as we used to say in school, multiple guess. If you answer it right, you add 5 points to your score. However, answer it wrong, and you deduct 5 points. Keep in mind, the wild card is optional. Here's an example, and it's not worth any points. So today's category, the Road Warriors. You play the card and you find out your difficulty is easy. Lucky you. Okay, the question is, which of these tag team titles weren't held by the Road Warriors? Number 1, the AWA World Tag Team Championship. Number 2, the WWF Tag Team Championship. Number 3, the ECW Tag Team Championship. Or number 4, the NWA World Tag Team Championship. The answer is 3, the ECW Tag Team Championship. Remember, the wild card is optional. Good luck. Question number 1. Easy. Clue number 1. This wrestler was born on June 11th, 1959 in Chesapeake, Virginia. Clue number 2. This wrestler was trained by Buzz Sawyer and Eddie Graham. He debuted in wrestling at age 19, finding main event success in Mid-South Wrestling. Clue number 3. He jumped to Jim Crockett Promotions, where he enjoyed 2 runs with the United States Championship, feuding with Tully Blanchard and later Nikita Koloff over the title. Clue number 4. He was known for his finisher, the belly-to-belly suplex. Clue number 5. He earned his wrestling nickname from a TV detective show that was popular during the 1980s. Who's Dat Wrestler? Who is Magnum TA? Question number 2. Easy. Clue number 1. This wrestler was born on March 28, 1958 in Robbinsdale, Minnesota. Clue number 2. He was inducted posthumously into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2007 by his close friend, baseball player Wade Boggs. Clue number 3. A second-generation wrestler, he teamed with his famous father in the NWA Pacific Northwest Territory in the American Wrestling Association. He held the Pacific Northwest Tag Team Championship with his father. He eventually captured the AWA World Heavyweight Championship. Clue number 4. He held the WWF Intercontinental Championship and at one point teamed up with the genius Lanny Poffo. He later served as Ric Flair's executive consultant during Flair's first run in the WWF. Clue number 5. His finisher was the Fisherman Suplex, better known as the Perfect Plex. Who's Dat Wrestler? Who is Curt Hennig, aka Mr. Perfect? Question number 3. Medium. Clue number 1. This wrestler was born on May 20th, 1969 in Marietta, Georgia. Clue number 2. He debuted in pro wrestling in 1986, competing in the NWA Southeast Championship Wrestling territory. Clue number 3. He put his wrestling career on hold and joined the United States Marines in 1987. He served during Operation Desert Storm before resuming his wrestling career in 1991, working in WCW. Clue number 4. A second-generation wrestler. His brothers include Brad, Scott, and Steve. Clue number 5. This wrestler served as Jeff Jarrett's roadie during Double J's first run in the WWF. Who's Dat Wrestler? Who is the Road Dogg, a.k.a. Brian James? Question number 4. Medium. Clue number 1. This wrestler was born on October 14th, 1935 in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Clue number 2. This wrestler was trained by Vern Gagne and worked in the AWA with manager Bobby Heenan. Clue number 3. This wrestler held the AWA World Tag Team Championship with Bobby Duncombe, winning it in 1976. Clue number 4. This wrestler also held the WWF Tag Team Championship with Blackjack Mulligan, capturing the title in 1975. Clue number 5. This wrestler shared the Blackjack nickname with his WWF Tag Team Champion partner, Blackjack Mulligan. Who's Dat Wrestler? Who is Blackjack Lanza? Question number 5. Hard. Clue number 1. This wrestler was born on August 5th, 1915 in Coffeyville, Kansas. Clue number 2. Her finisher was called the Alligator Clutch. Clue number 3. She was involved in a legendary shoot match with Joan Byers in 1954. Clue number 4. She was married to and managed by Billy Wolf. Clue number 5. She was the inaugural NWA Women's Champion. Who's Dat Wrestler? Who is Mildred Burke? Question 6. Hard. Clue number 1. This wrestler was born on October 19th, 1903 in Sweden. Clue number 2. This wrestler worked as the Super Swedish Angel. Clue number 3. This wrestler became known outside the ring for his film appearances. He appeared in over 30 films and over 10 TV shows. Clue number 4. An imposing figure, a Halloween mask of his face was reportedly a bestseller for years. Clue number 5. This wrestler appeared in Edward D. Wood's Bride of the Monster and Plan 9 from Outer Space. Who's Dat Wrestler? Who is Tor Johnson? Question number 7. Ridiculous. Clue number 1. This wrestler was born in Egypt in September 1940. Clue number 2. He began his wrestling career in Europe, where he was billed as the son of his mentor, Andreas Lumbrakis. Clue number 3. He traveled to Australia in 1965, finding major success there, including several runs with the IWA World Heavyweight Championship and the Austro-Asian Championship. Clue number 4. This wrestler's real name is Spiridon Monosakis. Clue number 5. He also competed in the WWF during the 1960s and 1970s, eventually winning the United States Tag Team Championship 2 times. He later turned on his tag team partner and feuded with him over the WWF Championship. Who's Dat Wrestler? Who is Spiros Arion? Now it's time to try the wild card, if you dare. This week's wild card category concerns Nature Boy Ric Flair. Do you want to try it? Here we go. Difficulty: easy. Which of the following world championships was not held by Ric Flair? 1. The NWA World Heavyweight Championship. 2. The WWF Championship. 3. The WCW World Heavyweight Championship. 4. The AWA World Heavyweight Championship. The correct answer is 4. The AWA World Heavyweight Championship. Although Ric Flair started his career in the AWA, he never held its world championship. If you answered correctly, add 5 points to your score. If you answered incorrectly, deduct 5 points. Now it's time to add up our scores. Let's have the coach take over from here. Coach, tell them what their score was based on their points.
How'd you do? No points. You set up the ring. While you're at it, sweep up the gym. 1 to 5 points. You're a wrestling school student. 6 to 10 points. You're a local talent, or what I like to call a bum. 11 to 15 points. You're a jobber to the stars. 16 to 20 points. You're a mid-card talent. 21 to 25 points. You're an upper-card talent. 26 to 30 points. You're a main eventer. 31 to 34 points. You're the undisputed world champion. 35 points. You're a living legend.
How'd you do at guessing these wrestlers' identities? Did you like our new feature, the wild card? Share your thoughts in the comments section and let us know if there's any videos you'd like Wrestling's Greatest Moments to cover. In the meantime, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and spread the good news about Wrestling's Greatest Moments, the channel that celebrates the squared circle.